sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His team having all sorts of problems recently. They have lost 6 of their last 7. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. And if he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They got 6 on that first down run, so it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, strike. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Come on. Hey. Cougar.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 17-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
70 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3.
At the Browns 7-yard line.
Hawk, step, go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns, nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. We're up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now a return coming from the 14. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
That's good.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
45-yard line.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10 at the
60
30-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will break our tie. And take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cleveland.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cleveland.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
30-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Browns.
And he just continues to show the ability to extend drives with his legs. It's not something people immediately bring up when they talk about him, Mike, but as we've seen, he's more than capable of making something happen whenever the opportunity presents itself.
He'll look to throw. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Browns will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Still trying to get the running game going. His first carry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
41-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. And they've got second and long, 2nd and 14.
Okay, ready? Ready? Ready.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 3.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's a screen set up for Judkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. It's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
defensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down, Browns.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Find themselves trailing 17 to 10 now as they come up with first down and 10. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a loss of a yard.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Down and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Ready? 70, Denver. Let go. Let go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Movement. Come on. Set. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 of the year.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So now this to get him back to even heading into the break. His kick is good. And the Cowboys will come back to tie things at 17. So a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We're officially on to the second half of the season, Week 10. The playoff race starting to faintly take shape. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Steelers. Battle lines drawn for this one in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. And this is Jalen Hurts. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're hosting the New York Football Giants. And this is the Commanders wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Devon Achane. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. This one all tied, 10-10 at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. A fair catch called for and made, but hold everything. There is a flag backed by the kicker. It may very well give him new life. First and 10.
Let's go. Go.
He'll look to throw. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 more yards. Complete to CeeDee Lamb. 10 yards on the pickup.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on third down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the first down.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
The 36-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and a yard at the 18-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Ready. Bravo 80.
The second down throw is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Searching for some. Kind of seemed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front, 20-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive in trouble, and down he goes.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. In his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
This guy's really in a zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half. That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the handoff, Judkins. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. His throw left side is complete. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Right back to him on 1st down. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
On the run to the right, taking off, and he will slide at the end, give him about 5, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, here we go! Panther 60, Panther...
The shotgun snap, he'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll... get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down right at the
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Judkins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Complete to Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 7 yards.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
65.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings
Let's
up
go now.
second and 3.
70 Lions.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
4 yards.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6.
At the 27-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready, hands up.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready. Ready.
Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Here we go. Stack. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Browns 17.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Browns offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Down the field, got him, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. It's a Browns 1st down. Now, faking the give. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Going right sideline and complete. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And all you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him. And I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Huck.
A run now on 2nd down. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cut 19.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
42 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
60 by 6.
They'll run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Cowboys are going to extend their lead.
34, Browns 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Browns offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll step up and run. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike, and just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown grab. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10.
24.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.